Let's talk about Russia real quick, because the president is tweeting about Russia and the former president, President Obama. I'm going to put the tweet up. The reason President Obama did nothing about Russia after being notified by the CIA of meddling is that he expected Clinton to win and did not want to rock the boat. He didn't choke, he colluded or obstructed, and it did the Dems and crooked Hillary no good. The real story is that President Obama did nothing about being informed in August about Russia meddling with 4 months looking at Russia. And then he goes on. And I want to get your response before we run out of time. President Obama colluded or obstructed, Simone?
I can't even believe these are real tweets from the current president of the United States, a.k.a. the former leader of the free world. This is what Donald Trump does. He's deflecting. He's deflecting, and he doesn't want to own the issue. So he's continuing to talk about President Obama instead of talking about what his administration is planning to do or is not doing to hold Russia accountable for cyber warfare, basically. That's what this was in the meddling of our election.
Do you, Alice, listen, do you think the Obama administration dropped the ball, but do you agree with the president that the former president colluded and obstructed?
Look, I agree with a lot of what top Democrats have said over the last several days here in Washington, is that, yes, people feel like President Obama dropped the ball, and yes, some do feel that there was some influence in their decision not to make an announcement or to push back on Russia because they thought Hillary Clinton was going to win the election. That being said, do I think the current president should be tweeting about it? Absolutely not. Look, he used Twitter very effectively in the campaign and helped get his message out directly to the people, but he's president of the United States now, and everything he says is an official statement by the president, and prodding and provoking his predecessor is not very presidential, and I think he needs to stick on message, focus on getting health care passed, and push energy is the big topic this week. Let's talk about that, and I think he needs to be a lot more disciplined when it comes to Twitter.
Matt, with all of these tweet storms, do you think that the president is chipping away at the Obama legacy or his own?
I don't think it's going to impact the Obama legacy. I think that story was in the Washington Post or the New York Times, whatever. The story that came out that pointed out that President Obama, sort of sat on his hands and didn't do anything, that is going to impact the Obama legacy. And if President Trump wanted to impact the Obama legacy, frankly, I think he's got enough to worry about. But if he wanted to, he should have surrogates do it. That's not what he ought to be spending his time doing. This is counterproductive. The only thing I disagree with that's been said so far is it's not just deflecting, it's projecting, it's projection. Whatever he's accused of, he will accuse other people of.
Thank you all. I appreciate